channel.
Hello guys, welcome to the channel Final Wish and a
That's
very
right.
good morning to you. I want to welcome you to the channel that keeps you fresh and updated concerning sport-like related stories from fans reaction to pre and post match analysis and of course in-depth match analysis. Ogochukwu, good morning to you. AY Baba, good morning to you. And I'm your host, Official Ola. Be kind enough to follow us across all social media platforms on Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and of course our YouTube page at Final Whistle 931. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification icon to get notified when I will drop productions like this one that might interest you. Yes, guys, talking about fielding an eligible player in a football match, something happened of recent in the South African League regarding one of our players, and believe me, it has been making mad wave on the internet space. But before we go into that, because Ogochukwu, I want you to briefly narrate the incident. Before we go into that, to be part of this family for sponsorship and support, our details are displayed on the screen. So Ogochukwu, what really happened in this incident?
Yes, it is our own very player, Franklin Ogbonna. He plays for the South African League, ABC Motsepe League. That's in second division. My brother, if I narrate the story for you, no go believe him. But basically, he from Department of Home Affairs, which is in charge of visa issues, they are saying that his unique control number, either for study visa or working visa, does not exist. It's invalid. Thereby saying that the visa is fake now. But the shocking thing is the fact that they just qualified to play playoffs. They finished the league with 34 games, having 83 points, topping the league. They just won the ABC Motsepe League. Now, in that, he had 57 points contribution in the
total 83. Wow.
Because this was the match he was present. Yeah. This guy is 28 years. He's a center forward, so you know the impact he brings to the team. Goals, my brother. 57 point contribution. Now the league is saying, what are we going to do to, punish these guys? And they're looking at moving 57 points because of the appearances he had. They accumulated 57 points in the appearances he had. It is now a big issue because they were supposed to go to the PSL. That's
the first division.
This kind of thing is happening to them just for fielding an eligible player. Now, I don't know how come the whole thing has gotten this far, because I feel like they should have done their due diligence to,
before this whole process gets to this place.
This player, I don't know. I've not heard the side of investigation is still on, but what the Home Affairs is saying, the visa number, the control number is invalid. But we are waiting for Franklin's side to tell his own side of the story, because I feel like he should have his own side of the whole story, because no one walks into that kind of thing blind like that. 57 points is a lot of points. If they deduct 57 points, they will be seated 18 on the log with 26 points, which means they are going to the third division, which I don't think any manager or any owner would be happy with. So basically, that's what has been happening, and then it now comes in the moment where we're just saying, South Africa feeding an illegible player against Lesotho. Now we would give them
they give them talk to talk. Yeah, but so in the South African League. But AY, thank you Gochukwu for the whole narration of the whole story. But AY, how did you see? What's your own angle to this whole story?
I think I have diverse angles to it. From the players' angle, I'll look at it from the club's angle, and I'll look at it from a Nigerian perspective. So let me start from the players' angle.
Yeah,
I understand. You are trying to act as if we don't see all of these things on daily basis. We see people go through
back doors,
different ways, back doors to even access different countries.
Yeah.
People are going through the Sahara Desert to get to countries as Libya, go through Libya to get to
migration
Spain.
is a part of life now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But they are going through the processes is what we're talking about, because of how rigorous or how uncertain the normal process has always been.
Yeah,
not that we encourage it though.
It is not something that might not have happened.
Yeah,
he is not. I'm not going to lie to you. He might not be the only player in South African League that's gone through this.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
But my own concern
very sure, Seth.
Why is Franklin? You have 2 visas, both work and study, and the 2 are fake. How come? Work is fake, study is fake. How come? Then I feel like the club didn't do their own part well. Yeah. Because if they had done their own part, they should have known
before they signed him, right?
Because before the contract and all of those things were. So they have to also bear from all of this blame too. So whatever point deduction they are going to get is going to affect them, because the truth is he was instrumental in accumulating those amount of points. Out of 34 games, I think they won 26 while he was playing. They drew 5 and they lost just 3.
Yeah.
That'll tell you how good the guy
how
is,
impactful
he was. So every league, the next thing they will have to do is your point. Because obviously it has affected the play. So and then according to what Ugochukwu said, now if they are going to remove all of those points, they are getting
relegated to their third division,
the 18th position. So now from a Nigerian perspective, I feel like he might be scapegoat. But something is telling me that he knows a lot about what has just happened because he has spent a lot of time there. Not for him not to know the right thing to do. Even if you had gone through the back doors, I think that present moment that you are there, you should have probably looked for a way to actually do or try to find a way
rectify the whole thing and everything.
Rectify the whole thing. But back home, I think that's why we've been calling on us to develop our league. If we had developed our league, there's a lot of people that would have been useful for us at home. That's the truth. But when we have created a mindset of export, that's why when we were doing the Flying Eagles contract, I said we should not always be emphasizing on playing and scouting them. Let's look at how they can develop home here too wise, whether at the academy or in the league. Because when we have tried creating the mentality of export, that's where they now start looking at how to go to Ethiopia, how to go to Libya, how to go to Tanzania, how to go to ridiculous countries that are not even as strong as us in football
production. Where the one agent beats up one.
Yes, beat up a kid.
So and now that one was even Serbia. We're talking about African countries here that cannot even match us football wise, but because of what they are doing right in their league and we are not doing right, people are always conscious of let me go to Libya, let me see if I can go from Libya to Spain. You understand? Let me go to South Africa. Let me see if I can. And then the agents are not helping matters. If you will look extensively at this Franklin issue, you will still find out that there's an agent that is involved.
There's some way that didn't tick all the boxes. Thank you very much, Ugochukwu. Ugochukwu, this is not something I want to encourage.
Not at all.
It's criminal.
It is bad for our image.
Yeah.
It is bad for players that are coming up that are supposed to go through the right channel. Now they will be facing more scrutiny.
Yeah.
You get. But I think Franklin has to say his side of the story. Because if you don't say your side of the story, other people will tell it for you.
Yeah, definitely.
No matter how bad the whole thing seems, tell your side of the story so that we will now know how to help you. If it is for you to come back, that man, the club know that you are very good. If it's for you to return back to your home country, then process the right papers. I don't know the method that can be used, but I think do the right thing at this point in time. There's no bad time to turn back. Because this is bad image.
It's all messed up
in the country that we have had good ambassadors like Stanley
Wabali and every other thing playing in the same league. That same league.
That have been good ambassadors. And then you are
I'm even looking at in the heat of the moment we're talking about South Africa. You understand that kind of thing. So exactly. Hopefully this gets resolved. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Well, yes, sir. That was the incident, and that is the incident that's happening. Like I said, that's been trailing for a while on the media space, and finally, so as a channel, we've talked about ticking all the boxes relating to sport. So hopefully, Franklin comes outside to give his own side of story, and trust Financial to keep you updated on the latest of what eventually happens. Like I said, for sponsorship, you can see our details on the screen. You can contact us and be of help. That's our time. We see you guys.